I'm your host with the most, Locum23. You join me for BloodBound 3, Chapter 3. You gather with your friends in Adrian's office, discussing the final plan to deal with the Unchained. Adrian leans his hands on his desk and stares down at the set of stakes he just pulled out. Now then, we need to end this as soon as possible. We have less than 48 hours left until Pembroke sends in airstrikes. If we haven't restored order by then, we all burn. And we can't restore order while the Unchained run wild. So it's war then. We just take them all out, no mercy. It won't be that easy. There's a whole lot of them and just 5 of us. We'll have to play this smart. One of us should sneak into the den and provide a way to let the rest of us inside so we can launch a surprise attack. Take out Bishop and their leaders before they even know we're there. It's a good plan, but Bishop knows all of our faces. They'll easily recognize us too easy. Then we should make it fast. Get in, get out. There's too many of them to take on at once. Speed won't be on our side. Maybe someone from Clan Matsuo can be a diversion. I am more than happy to offer my services. I'm sure I could go a few rounds of fisticuffs should the need arise. I'll show them what's what. No, hell. Clan Matsuo needs you to help them stay safe and out of Unchained hands. Then who will go? Y'all look around at the others, their faces grim, something settles within you. You take a deep breath, stand up resolved. I will take the ring to Mordor. For real, Amy? Yeah. I mean, none of us can go, right? That leaves me. Can someone please translate? She's saying she wants to be the one to go in. I'm not on the council. Bishop and the Unchained don't know who I am. He might have seen you in the fight. It was dark, things were moving fast. I don't think he'd recognize me again. Adrian sighs and runs a hand through his hair at a loss. You're only just become a vampire, Amy. Doing something like this, it might overwhelm you. Why are you acting like I'm a newborn kitten or something? I'm a vampire. And even when I wasn't, I could handle myself just fine. That's true. Remember the Order's compound? You'll be outnumbered. Alone. And Bishop is surprisingly smart. He might see through you. Don't worry, we've been playing a lot of Star Wars and New Fallen Order. We got this. Amy, please reconsider. We can find someone else. Can you, though? Your challenge goes unanswered. The others exchange uneasy looks between them. Adrian steps forward, gently taking your hand. Amy, I can't lose you again. You won't, but also, you can't let this go on. You can't let Pembroke call in the military. This is my home, too, and I don't want to see New York this way. I don't want it to go down in flames. And besides, there are people to protect. Your people. Our people. As though you say the words, the room goes quiet, contemplative, and heavy with impact. Finally, Adrian squeezes your shoulder. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're one of us now, which means protecting those who need protection. Damn, see that? See my arms? Goosebumps. I'm so proud of you, Amy. Hey, none of that. You're gonna make me cry. Alright then, we've agreed on a plan. Lily hops on Adrian's computer. Whereabouts is their den? As Camila fills her in on the intel you and she collected, Lily lets her fingers fly over the keyboard. Alright, and looks like they're on the second entrance to the subway station, a few blocks away from where you saw the guards. Perfect. That must mean they have some sort of back door. Amy, you'll go through the main entrance, blend in with the Unchained, find the back door and open it for us. He touches the edge of the stakes. Then we'll attack. I can completely do this. Totally. Sounds easy enough. Camila gives you a sidelong look. Don't let cockiness get the better of you, Amy. No, I was gonna say faked confidence and a little ego, but yeah, thanks, Camila, for busting it. Hey, after what they pulled in Central Park, I'm more than ready to take them down. I want to make sure you're okay with this, Amy. We can always find another plan. No, I can do this. I'm sure of it. Jaxs nods, a light smile dancing across his lips. Good. Come with me, then. If things go bad in there, you'll need to know how to fight. You remember Central Park, right? Where all of you lost and she was barely, able to fend them off? Yeah, you remember that, right? I've taken some self-defense classes. I can throw a mean elbow. It's true. I've seen it in action. Yeah, well, fighting as a vampire isn't fighting as a human. You're faster, stronger, more involved. It's like the difference between riding a bike and flying a jet. So you're gonna train me to fight as a vampire? What, are you scared? Hell no, I was just wondering why it took so damn long. He laughs and leads you out of the office, down into the training room. You follow excited but a little nervous. As you walk into the training room, you see mats on the floor and practice weapons lining the walls. Is this Adrian's stuff? Mine, actually. It's what they managed to get out of the Shadow Den. Adrian let me store it here while we worked things out. You look around the room, admiring the swords and staves, until your eyes fall on a sword at the far end covered by a cloth. Is that... Jaxs winces. Oh, I should have gotten rid of it. I didn't... No, it's okay. I want to see it. Jaxs walks over to the sword, and with one more glance to make sure you're okay, pulls the sheet off. You recognize instantly the sword that ended your life. And when you look down, you see Jax's sword in his hand. The sword's buried up to the hilt in your chest. Amy, you okay? Yeah, just remembering. I'm sorry, I didn't know what to do with it afterwards. The sword once meant the world to me, but after what Gaius did, I couldn't bear to touch it. He killed you, Amy. He killed you with my sword. Jaxs, it's not the sword's fault. I know, but every time I see it, I just remember that moment, and... He shakes his head. I shouldn't have kept it. I should have melted it down. Jaxs, no. The past is important. You had this sword for a long time before you met me, right? Before I died? Decades. And it mattered to you? It was important? Very. That's what's important. What this sword meant to you before the reason you treasured it. What happened to me doesn't change that. I'm still here. That's what matters. You take Jax's hand and rest it on the hilt. He winces for a moment, then grips it. Use it to fight for us. For the clan, for your friends, for the future. He raises the sword, turning it over in his hand. You're something else, you know that? I try. Now, can we get to the part where you train me to fight? He sets the sword back down and paces to the center of the room. I figure we should start with the basics. Has Camila shown you anything yet? She showed me quite a few things. But she taught me how to blend into the shadows, stilling my heartbeat and breath. Great. So we can skip all the boring stuff. I'm going to show you how to move. He gestures for you to stand before him in the middle of the room. You may have already noticed that your new body isn't like the old one. The old human body. It moves differently, it senses differently. This is helpful for sure, but it also is dangerous. If you misstep or you get overwhelmed, you're done. Yeah, I got that impression. You handled yourself well during the attack, but you were sloppy. You need to learn specific defensive and offensive patterns. He slips into a fighting stance, hands ready at his sides. Try to come at me. You know it's futile, but you run towards him anyway. Quick as a snake striking, he easily grabs you and flings him over his head. Whoa. His control is restrained, and instead of crashing into the ground, you land harmlessly on your back. He grins above you. Let's break that down, shall we? He helps you to your feet and positions your body just so, his hands settling on your hips. Speed is integral when fighting. It's one of the biggest advantages. In order to tap into that speed, you need to flood yourself with adrenaline. And so, how do I do that? It requires a strong connection with your body, being acutely aware of each limb and where it's about to move. It seems like a lot to be aware of all at once. At first, but it gets easier. Now try to do the move I just did. Suddenly Jaxs runs towards you. I'll move my arms, move my legs. I'm gonna move my legs, question mark? You try to do what Jaxs just said, and tapping the adrenaline in your body, blood rushing through your veins like liquid heat. You think about moving your legs. You're startled when they shoot you forward into a sudden blur, making you crash into Jaxs. Sorry. But Jaxs is laughing and shaking his head. Trust me, that's pretty standard for a first time. You try again a couple more times, and finally Jaxs, as Jaxs charges you. You grab him and hurl him over your shoulders. He flies through the air, bouncing off a padded wall. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, are you okay? Jaxs coughs around a small laugh. You're apologizing for hitting a padded wall. I'm fine. You need to refine your control a bit. Good form, though. So now that you kinda know what it feels like, you should next try to direct that energy. How do I do that? He stands back up and spreads his arms out on either side of him. Jump and do a flip over me. What now? You can totally do it. Remember, focus on adrenaline, be conscious of where you want your body to go. You eye him over, wondering how on earth you can jump over him, let alone do a flip in midair. Just start the way I did before. Take a breath in, letting the energy spiderweb through you, making your lower belly and thighs ache with it. Your tunnel vision until all you can see is a spot above Jax's head. Okay. This is gonna go horribly wrong, isn't it? And with that, you run forward and the training room turns into a blur. Air whipping past your face and through your hair. It feels exhilarating. And now, energy bunches up inside you, and when you jump off the ground, you go flying through the air well over Jax's head. You tilt yourself forward, executing a perfect flip before you land in a crouch on the other side of Jaxs. Panting for breath, your body singing, you give Jaxs a huge grin. I can't believe I just did that. That was amazing. I knew you'd be a fast learner. But when you stand, dizziness hits you and you wobble. Jaxs puts a hand on your back. Be careful about using too much energy, though. You're no good to anyone if you stumble in the middle of a fight. I'll do my best. Actually, I have one more move for you. This might help you with control. Grabs a training sword, one with a dull blade. You eye it warily. You need to funnel your energy and pay attention to where your body goes, but you also need to understand that you only have so much strength. So instead of flooding yourself with energy all at once, keep it localized to areas that need it. Reserve your strength. He gestures using a sword. I'm gonna come at you. You're gonna dodge by jumping up onto the wall, running across it, and jumping back down. Got it? But Jaxs doesn't give you time to react. He runs at you, swinging a sword in a wide arc. You react faster than you expected, lunging for the wall on your right. You have to jump. You leap into the air and feel your body twist, your feet landing on the wall surface. Your center of gravity tilts drunkenly. Focus. You remember what Jaxs said and funnel your adrenaline down into your thighs, your calves. The heat of your strength burns through your muscles, urging you on. Okay, I got this. You run. You move across the wall, running parallel to the floor until you twist again and see Jaxs below you. Getting an idea, you leap off the wall and straight into Jaxs. Crash into Jaxs and send him to the floor, landing on his chest. You both stare at each other, wide-eyed, and then you break out into laughter. You know what? Not bad. Not perfect, sure, but not bad. Thanks. You stand and help him to his feet. He picks up his fallen sword. You're really good at this kind of stuff, you know? Not just the fighting, but teaching too. He gives a half smile and sheathes the sword. Thanks. I'm not used to teaching other people, so this was nice. You know who I'm missing right now? The people from BloodBound. You know, Cal and stuff. Who taught you how to fight? The man who turned me. Takeshi. He taught me almost everything I know. Jaxs trails off, lost in memory. Anyway, doesn't matter. The others are probably waiting for us. Glances down at his practice sword and gives you a sideways glance. Unless you want to learn a different kind of fighting. Oh? A vampire is well enough off using their strength, but it also helps to have a weapon. Just in case. Jaxs whirls a training sword in his hand in a tantalizing display of swordsmanship. If you want to spend a little more time in here, I can show you some cool tricks that might come in handy. This is your chance to learn sword fighting from Jaxs and spend some quality time together. Not to mention get your hands on a unique weapon. Cool, we get to be a blade wannabe. Sweet. Cue that blade music. God damn it. Jaxs takes the sword down from the wall and hands it to you. It seems heavy, but when you hold it, it's surprisingly light. Are you gonna give me an inspirational speech about how I need to learn the basics for months before actually fighting? Hell no, raise your sword. Yes! You do as he says, and he silently readjusts your posture, his hands lingering on your arms and hips. You stand with one leg in front, the sword held diagonally before you. What's this position called? It's called You Better Not Break My Defense or I'll Kick Your Ass. Seems like a little wordy. Let's go with position 1 for now. It's good for going on the defensive. He mirrors the sands across from you, the corner of his mouth curled upward. I'm gonna come at you and you're gonna try and block me. What if I can't? Don't worry, I won't hurt you. I just want to see what your range of motion is, how your reflexes are, all that stuff. If you say so. Jaxs tenses, ready to strike. The sword is an extension of the body. Jaxs stands at attention, muscles bunched straight to move, as you watch his left leg shift slightly. There. As Jaxs lunges forward, you're able to duck under his sword. You turn and point the tip of your sword at his back. How's that? Hey, not bad. Jaxs repositions you so that your feet are a hip width apart, your arms raised and bent, holding the blade horizontally to your head. Position 2. This one's offensive. This one's offensive. I'm done. How do I apply it? Try to disarm me. Oh yeah, because that'll be super easy. Humor me. You gauge his stance, wondering how to best attack. Finally, you rush in and swing your sword towards his. Ha! But Jaxs meets your blade with his own. The metal scraping together, he pushes your sword down and around, making it spin out of your hand. Whoops. You have the right idea. Let me break it down for you. Pay close attention as Jaxs walks through with you, stepping as he steps, moving your arms the way he does. His chest presses against your back as he rests his hands over yours, moving the sword with you. The heat of his body is intense. And then if you jerk up like this, the sword should go flying. Got it. From the top. You move into position 2 and rush forward. Your movement's fluid. Time almost seems to slow down as you clash together. You perform the maneuver flawlessly. Damn, you're quick. Do I get a gold star? Even better. You're gonna apply what I just taught you. And then do I get a gold star? You used to be a teacher's pet, didn't you? Listen, okay? Gold stars were important, okay? Okay. Jaxs gets into position 2, sword held up by his head. Get ready. Get into position 1. Immediately shift into position 1, sword held out before you. When Jaxs runs at you, you meet his swing and clash together. Yes. Blocking his attack, you spin out of the way and lower your sword. Wow, I actually did that. We'll make a sword master out of you yet. The two of you continue to spar, going back and forth between blocking and attacking. That's it, just like that. Keep it professional. The sword begins to feel like an extension of your arm, as if you were simply born with a metal limb. Your awareness of Jaxs only increases the more you practice moves. You can hear Jax's harder breathing, smell the sweat on his forehead. God, I never knew how powerful being a vampire could feel. You continue practicing, whirling, slashing, blocking, weaving. It would take a human weeks, months to gain this skill, but now you pick it up effortlessly. Think you can get me? Try and stop me. Circle each other, eyes bright and gleaming. You both move at the same time, swords caught at the hilt. Pressing hard, panting, then fall away exhausted. Panting, you stumble away and wipe the sweat from your brow. Talk about a workout. Thanks for teaching me all this, Jaxs. Anytime. I want you to be able to protect yourself, to fight alongside us. He puts a calloused hand on your shoulder, grinning. I think you're gonna do just fine. By the way, he gestures to the sword you've been using. Hold on to that. It'll help in the fight to come. You think I'm ready to have my own sword? More than ready. The two of you smile at one another before heading out and rejoining the others. You and Jaxs return to the office where Lily and Adrian wait for you. Alright, now I'm ready to go. Adrian's eyebrows arch. You have a sword now. Damn right. What do we call her? Miss Blade? I don't know. Extremely cool, like God tier. Yes, .com, or wait, what? Yes.com. That's not how the internet works, Lily. Where's Camila? Feeding to recover her strength. We're going to take off in about an hour. I'll make sure Nikhail knows what we're doing. Jaxs leaves the office. You notice Lily pacing nervously by the desk, arms crossed as she glares at the floor. What's wrong, Lil? If this doesn't go smoothly, we won't be able to make Pembroke's deadline. What if I got the entrance coordinates wrong? Maybe I should check again. You've already checked it 5 times. Lily groans and rubs her hands over her face. This is all way too stressful. You should be out there having fun, like I did when I was turned. Hey, I'm having fun, running around and punching people, and this is fun. I mean like real fun, like going to clubs or... Oh my god, I know exactly what we should do. You said we have an hour, right? I know how we can have fun and show you some useful vampire skills. You in? Always. Adrian? Jaxs' watch hesitates, then nods with a smile. Oh, what the hell. Life's grim enough, let's have some fun. My god, who are you and what have you done with the real Adrian Rains? Haha, let's go before I change my mind. You and Adrian follow Lily up onto the roof. The city spreads out before you in smudges of grey and black ash floating in the air. But you're quickly distracted from the sight as Lily goes to stand on the edge of the roof. Lil? Hold on, I'm calculating. She nods to herself, then backs up. Adrian looks unconcerned, his arms crossed as he watches on. And Lily takes off, spreading across the roof in a blower. Lily? Lily kicks off the roof's edge and launches herself into the air, arms and legs propelling her towards the building across the street. Woohoo! She lands and rolls, hopping up to her feet, punching her fists into the air. Hell yes. You breathe out a sigh of relief as Lily whoops and runs a victory lap around the roof. Alright, your turn. What? You heard me. You can totally do this. Groaning in dread, you shuffle towards the edge of the roof and look down. It's a mistake. Crap. Don't think about the ground, Amy. Just think of yourself flying through the air. And make sure you jump once you hit the edge. What's shaky, you turn and make your way across the roof. You shake out your hands and get into starting position. You are now Neo from the Matrix. Okay, I can do this. Okay, Neo. Swallowing your fear as best as you can. Try not to think about the hard, unforgiving ground below. You start to run. Once you reach the edge, you jump. Go sailing through the air. Ah! Your stomach lifts like you're on a roller coaster. Adrenaline pumping through you like liquid fire. The wind is sharp and cold in your ears, rolling over your skin and buffeting your clothes. It's amazing. Oh, no, we're not dabbing. Do a flip. High above the ground, you feel invincible. Powerful. Watch this. Using your momentum, you tuck a forward and a flip, world spinning around you. Yes, yes, that's my girl. That's my girl right there. As the rooftop of the opposite building approaches, you start to flail a bit, but not sure how to land. Tuck and roll. Use your momentum. Land on your feet and lurch forward, tucking your head in as you roll across the roof and come to a stop. Oh my god. Lily laughs and shakes you by the shoulder. Didn't I tell you, Mama Lily's always right. Go on, say it. Okay, but just this once. Mama Lily's always right. Damn straight. You get up and dust yourself off as Lily turns to the opposite building. Your turn, Grandpa. Are your joints a bit too old for this sort of thing? Adrian raises an eyebrow at her, then backs up a bit. He sprints forward towards the edge of the building, leaps high into the air. Whoa. Damn. Adrian jumps in a smooth, perfect arc, slamming onto the rooftop with one fist down in a pure Iron Man landing. You know, before Iron Man, there was, Neo. I'm just saying. He did it first. How's that for old joints? Show off. She slings her arm around each of you. I hereby officially declare us Team Sweet Flips. And in honor of our new title, I say we participate in a friendly competition. Such as... Lily gestures to the rows of buildings spread out before you. A race across New York. What does the winner get? You'll see. I found a nice spot I haven't shown you yet. Well, we do have some time to kill. Amy, you win? Run a rooftop race with Lily and Adrian to spend some quality time together, show off your new vampire skills, and share an intimate moment. You're on. I am so in. That's my girl. Lily goes to the corner of the roof and points out your path. Alright, here's the deal. We'll run straight until we hit the bank. Go right until we reach the park. Then left. So, straight, right, left. Okay. The finish line will be a massive apartment complex called Wisteria Place. What's at Wisteria Place? That's for me to know and you to find out. If you can catch me, that is. And with that, she takes off in the direction of the bank. Hey, no fair! Adrian shoots you a wink and takes off after her, jumping off from the roof of the building and onto the next one over. Oh no, you don't. You chase them both, leaping from the roof's lip and soaring through the air. You stumble a little on the landing, but keep going. You gotta be faster than that. You've literally been a vampire months. I've been a vampire less than 24 hours. You take a deep breath, trying to center yourself to feel the energy in your body and tap into the speed you now harness. The world around you becomes crisper, clear, sounds echo, and smells become stronger. Here we go. When you take off again, you move in a wild blur, and your next leap sends a thrill through your body. Yes! You embrace the thrill of the chase, and almost animal instinct in you to run, to hunt. Chase after Adrian. Adrian is far ahead, somehow graceful and reckless all at once as he parkours over the rooftops. You follow his example, leaping over the ventilation systems and deck chairs. He has no idea I'm right behind him. Suddenly you notice that one of the rooftops on your left slants down in a sharp angle. Perfect. You run up the roof, then leap onto the other side and ride it down like a slide. You land in front of Adrian, who stumbles slightly. Where did you come from? Secret. The three of you continue your chase. You hop across a row of protruding windows and see the bank up ahead. But Lily keeps going straight, her pace never slowing. Lily, didn't you say go right once we hit the bank? Yeah, exactly. Once we hit the bank. And with that, she smashes through one of the wide windows. Lily? Shortcut, huh? He flies through another window in a crash of glass, leaving you to gape. Okay, here goes. And launch yourself at the building, shielding your head as you crash through the window. You roll and hop back to your feet. You find yourself in the middle of an office layout, a labyrinth of desks and cubicles. Synergy suckers! Lily rounds the corner with a cackle as Adrian vaults over a desk. You frantically give chase, dodging copiers and water coolers. I gotta find a way to catch up. I should run through the meeting rooms, hop from desk to desk. You hop up on the nearest desk and start to run across them. The floor is lava! You get a good momentum going, hopping and flying through the air, sometimes using the overhead light fixtures to swing forward. Pretty soon you're passing Adrian and Lily. Hey! Who even thinks of that? But the building comes to an abrupt end and the three of you smash through the windows into the smoky New York air. Almost there! You and the others parkour your way through the city. Through the park. You finally see an apartment complex up ahead. You're in a part of a city that's in better condition, likely one evacuated before the chaos hit. Yes, we made it. Lily gets there first, and then you and Adrian. You land near the pool, look around, catching your breath. Lily punches her fist in the air. Rooftop racing queen. Yeah, soak it up all you can. There will definitely be a rematch in the near future. Sure thing, but first, well, she's already out of her clothes. When did you take your clothes off? Vampire speed! And what are you losers waiting for? Pull time! He does a cannonball, splashing the two of you. Well, at least the suit already has bloodstains on it. Come on, get in! Adrian takes off his shoes and sits at the edge of the pool, dipping his feet in. Such a grandpa. I'd rather not be soaking wet before taking on the Unchained. Where's the fun in that? She turns to you, wagging her eyebrows. Amy? I'm gonna push Adrian in. That's at Adrian and grin. Lily, seeing her smile, winks. I'm getting in. Just gotta get ready. Quickly shimmy out of your clothes, place them on the chair behind Adrian. You sneak up behind him. Ah! And push him into the pool. He lands with a clumsy splash. Oh my god, your face. Double over laughing as Adrian rakes a hand through his wet hair, grinning. Okay, fine. You win. Swim around for a bit, enjoying the water and the company. You float on your back, watching the stars overhead, trying not to think about the upcoming confrontation. Hey, do you guys think this plan will work? We'll make it work. And if anything happens, we'll be nearby to get you out. Close your eyes and let the words comfort you, buoyed by the water. When you concentrate, you can hear their heartbeats nearby, slow and steady. It's intimate and surreal. Open your eyes and see Lily in the corner of the pool with her arms braced behind her. Adrian sits on the edge of the pool, looking up at the sky. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Swim over to Adrian and run a hand up his leg. He looks down at you with a knowing smile. Am I the sailor about to be accosted by a siren? Well, I could pull you down to a watery grave. Or climb up onto the pool and, dripping wet, you straddle his lap and his hands come to your hips. Well, hello there. Hi. Kiss him hungrily, rubbing your wet body against his. He groans low in his throat and holds you in a strong grip. Open your mouth to him, amazingly hot against the coolness of the night. You kiss for long, languid minutes until you finally pull back. Okay, I'm getting ready for my watery grave now. Adrian checks the time and sighs. It's just about time we go. We should head back. You and Lily dry off and get dressed. As you do, you savor the rooftop, the night sky, and your friends. You savor it for what might be the last time. Here goes nothing. Oh, stop being pessimistic. You're a vampire now. I'd kill to be where you are. As soon as you reach Rain's HQ, Adrian goes to take a call. When he comes back, he looks grim. That was Pembroke. She says the military wants to act now. What about the 72 hours she promised us? She tried, but some higher-ups are trying to undermine her. They're already preparing a squadron. Then we have no time to waste. We need to take out Bishop now. And finally restore order. Amy, are you still okay with your role in all this? Absolutely, I can do it. What? Well, it's just your clothes don't really scream Unchained to me. You definitely stand out. My clothes scream fucking I'm a vampire. Wife. Maid, maybe, I don't know. I bet I can scrounge up some Mad Max looking gear for you. Lily's got a point. Blending in will be integral for this mission. What do you say? Seriously? Seriously? Whatever. Lily put together an outfit that fits more with the Unchained aesthetic. How do I look? Damn, girl, you can run me over any day. It's a lot, but I like it a lot. Stunning. Sexy. Adrian comes up to whisper in your ear. Is it strange to be jealous of an outfit? A little, but I won't blame you. All of you leave Rain's HQ together, but once you approach the Unchained hideout, you split up. Remember, act natural, like you belong. Just shout if anything happens, and we'll be there. Okay, see you soon. You watch them take off towards the other subway station. With a deep breath, you head for the main entrance. Two guards stand there, each holding a rifle in their hands. You can do this. You can do this. You square your shoulders and head to the entrance, wearing your gruffiest, most confident expression. You walk right past the first guard, but the second stops you, a hand to your chest. Hey, no one gets in without the password. The password? Which is... crap. Really? Really? Okay, alright, whatever. The password is Bishop sucks. And you kill both of them, and then you walk in. Anyway, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. But this week's episode was a bit short. With diamond choices. It was a bit short. Whatever. Also head down description below, links to social media, Discord, and feelings to support me and my content. Also make sure to hit that bell icon, receive notifications, as well as perhaps considering hitting that join button on YouTube. It's a great way of showing your support and becoming a part of the Locums Locos community. And, showing how awesome you are by doing so. And without further ado, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.